Korbie, what you need more work-life balance. Wrong. Those were the exact words that fueled me to become a multimillionaire by the time I was 30 years old. My name is Korbie Nitiforo. I own innovative real estate investments, and I make these videos because I want to help more people get out of the rat race. Today we're going to talk about work-life balance and why I think it's overrated. Have you ever noticed that the people that preach the most about work-life balance usually have too much balance and not enough work? I would pose to you that work and balance are actually seasons. And just like you can't have two seasons at the same time, you can't have work and balance at the same time. You can't have a summer and a winter at the same time in the same place. That being said, let me give you an example of this and how work-life balance doesn't really exist. In bodybuilding, when I was bodybuilding seriously, there was 2 times of the year. There was off season and there was pre-contest. And during the off season, I would eat a lot of food and a lot of calories in the attempt to build bigger, stronger muscles. And during that period of time, I wouldn't do much cardio. I maybe did cardio twice a week, if that. But I would have a surplus of calories and my weight would increase to over 300 pounds. And then I would switch gears to pre-contest. And pre-contest time, I would eat less calories, very, very strict diet, and do cardio 6 to 7 days a week in an attempt to bring my body fat percentage down to very, very low levels. So I pose to you, there was no way I could have been in pre-contest mode and off season at the same time. Just the same way you can't have work and balance at the same time. You have to choose one or the other. When I was in my 20s, all I did was work. I was working in the daytime as a personal trainer, and at night I was moonlighting as a bouncer. And so my social life was pretty much non-existent. But you see, every time I would hear somebody would tell me, you need more work-life balance, it would actually fuel me. It would fuel me to work harder because I knew I had a goal, I had a destination, I knew where I wanted to be. And I wasn't going to let anybody derail me from that. So what I felt like when somebody would tell me I needed more work-life balance is I felt it was almost like if you're running a race and somebody grabs your arm and tries to pull you back and try to stop you from running. And I just wasn't going to let that happen because I knew deep down that if I put the work in early, the balance would come. And in fact, it did. I made my first $1 million by the time I was 29 years old. And I went on vacation. And at that time, I got a lot of balance. Now I've got more balance than work. So my friends, don't ever let anybody tell you that you lack work-life balance, because it is likely that the person who is telling you that has way too much balance in their life and they're not doing enough work. If you are in a place where you're not at your goal, you haven't reached your goal, you don't have six-pack abs, you're not making 6 figures, it is likely because you are chasing balance instead of chasing work. So spend more time with work, and the more time you spend with work, then you can have the balance. Do the work first and then go on the vacation. Don't try to do both.
like the videos we've been putting out and you want to see more videos about getting financially free and getting out of the rat race, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and all that other YouTube-y stuff.